Hey guys, Brian Hilliard here, author of the best-selling book Networking Like a Pro and creator of the popular program How to Ethically Attract Higher Paying Clients Without Being Pushy or Salesy. Now, I am actually on my way in. I'm actually going to get a couple of euros. My girlfriend and I are going to have a little lunch. And if you haven't had a euro, it's kind of like this Greek dish. It's kind of like lamb meat. You put it in a pita wrap, and you have tomatoes, and there's some lettuce, onions. She likes the cucumber sauce. I do not. I put mine on the side and then give it to her. But it's really, really good. And I'm actually fired up here today because once I go get some lunch, I'm going to sit down and watch some television. You know why? Because it is playoff time. And you know I'm a big sports fan. Playoffs is, in this case, American football. Playoffs are awesome. And one of the things, you talk about success, right? You talk about the idea of what separates successful teams, in this case, playoff teams, or even just successful people, which is obviously what we're talking about here today, is let me give you a quick analogy. So when you're in an American football team, you have the ball, right? And what happens is as you get closer to the goal line, things get progressively harder. So when you're in like the 50-yard line or the 40-yard line or the 30-yard line out, everything's fine. The defense is trying to stop you, but it's not like this huge deal, all right? But when you start getting into underneath that 20-yard line, 19, 18, 17, 16, that's called the red zone. And the red zone gets tough. They have specific defensive packages that you probably haven't seen before designed to stop you in the red zone. Okay, so you have that. And then as it gets even closer, you know what happens? Inside the 10-yard line, they have even more people. They start bringing in bigger folks. They start doing different things that you probably hadn't seen before again, and it gets really, really tough. But here's the thing. When they start bringing in bigger players as a defense, what you have to do as an offense is you start bringing in bigger players too. You bring in an extra offensive lineman. You bring in an extra tight end. You start getting more focused. The quarterback starts looking at it and seeing, well, hold on, what's going on here? What is it that we can do, right? As the defense starts getting more focused in the red zone, the offense has to as well. All right, now here's the point. As a successful person, as you're starting to go towards your goals, whatever your goal may be, you're going to find that actually it gets a little bit harder to get the touchdown as you get closer to your goal. All right, now the field goal, that's perfectly fine. You want to get 3 points or whatever, not a problem. All right. But what happens is when you're trying to get a touchdown, 6 points, when you're trying to roll out a program, or you're trying to finish a book, or you're trying to do more paid speaking engagements, or you're trying to even finish your website, there's all kinds of things, right? When you're trying to do those types of things, you will find that as you get closer to your goal, okay, when you're just about there, things will really start getting tricky. Things will start getting harder than you expected. Now, here's the difference. Successful people, you know what we do? We keep going. We keep going. We're like, oh, all right, well, we almost expect it to get a little harder. So we, using the American football analogy, we go right in there and say, all right, listen, I guess we got to go get another lineman in. Oh, we need another tight end. Oh, we need to get more focused. Oh, we really need to up our game here. You know what less successful people do? Oh, well, it's getting hard. So let me take the field goal. Let me wait until launching my program until the summertime. Let me wait until finishing that book until the winter time. Let me wait until I finish up my website and really get serious about this until, the springtime. People who are successful don't usually have the, well, let me wait until in their vocabulary. I've noticed that. Okay, so if you find yourself trying to reach a goal and you find things starting to get a little harder, that's where you got to decide if you're going to be successful or not. Because the successful people, we tighten up, we button up, we get down, we understand that we just need to level up our game. All right, and if you're not prepared for that, that's okay. That's okay. Take the field goal, wait until next summer, and that's no problem. But get more focused if you want to get more results. And I don't say that to be harsh. I don't say that to be mean. Get more focused if you want to get more results. Get more disciplined if you want to get more results. Start waking up early if you want to get more results. Start going to bed a little early if you want to get more results. Start being more efficient if you want to get more results. It's going to get a little bit harder before it gets a whole lot easier. But let me tell you what, when you score that touchdown, oh my gosh, if you're anything like me, you are bouncing around and moving around. Now, by the way, do not do that. Commissioner Godell does not like you to be able to have football. He does not like you to have any type of coordinated dancing in the end zone, okay? So that's going to get you a note from the commissioner's office and a fine in all likelihood. So don't do that, all right? But boy, I'm going all around doing my thing. And you know what? My confidence goes up. Obviously, my production goes up. My results go up. I feel better, like I said earlier, and the next time it becomes easier. But unsuccessful people stop. They don't know that. So the next time for them, it actually becomes harder because they haven't experienced success and they leave again. They kick another field goal. But successful people is the exact opposite. All right. So anyway, hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that's something that you can see yourself doing. But in the meantime, my name is Brian Hilliard saying so long, take care, and thanks so much for your time.